What if I told you there's a 200-year-old emotional development system created by Jewish rabbis that can be more effective than modern therapy at transforming your relationship with money? A method that doesn't just treat symptoms, it rewires your character through specific daily practices. Over the next minutes, you'll discover Mussar, the Jewish technology of inner transformation that shaped some of history's sharpest financial minds. And you'll learn how to use its practices to heal money, trauma, stop self-sabotage, and build wealth from the inside out. This isn't shallow self-help. This is ancient character engineering. Mussar literally means discipline in Hebrew. It began in 19th century Lithuania with Rabbi Yisrael Salanter, but its roots reach back through a millennium of Jewish texts. The genius of Mussar is simple and radical. Knowledge alone rarely changes behavior. You can know you should save, but you still don't. Why? Because emotions and subconscious patterns drive most of our choices. Mussar addresses those patterns directly by training 13 midot, character qualities, with precise, repeatable practices. Master the midot, and your money life will change, because money is always a mirror of character. There are 13 midot in the Mussar system, but today, we'll focus on the 5 most critical ones for financial life. Each comes with a specific practice you can start today. Midah 1. Savlanut. Patience. This might be the single most important quality. For prosperity, savlanut isn't passive waiting. It's the ability to tolerate discomfort without reacting impulsively. Why does that matter financially? Because almost every destructive financial decision comes from impatience. You buy on credit because you can't wait to save. You sell your investments in panic because you can't wait through volatility. You jump from job to job because you can't wait to grow where you are. The Mussar practice: choose one small daily irritation. Traffic, a long line, waiting on hold. Instead of reacting with frustration, consciously practice calm acceptance. Breathe. Notice your impatience rising, but don't act on it. Do this for 30 days with the same situation. What happens? You build the patience muscle in a safe, low-stakes environment. Then, when financial stress hits, you'll have real capacity to stay calm. It's progressive training for emotional endurance. Midah 2. Anava. Humility. Anava isn't low self-esteem. It's knowing your true worth, neither inflated nor diminished. It's the awareness that you don't know everything and must keep learning. Financially, lack of humility kills. Arrogant investors lose fortunes thinking they're smarter than the market. Arrogant entrepreneurs fail because they won't take feedback. Arrogant people drown in debt because they're too proud to ask for help. The Mussar practice. Every day, identify one thing you don't know about money. Say it out loud or write it down. I don't know how compound interest works. I don't know how to negotiate my salary. I don't know how to invest. Then, learn it. This practice breaks the ego that blocks growth. True humility isn't pretending you have no gaps. It's seeing them clearly and filling them. Midah 3. Zerazut. Diligence. Readiness to act. Zerazut is the ability to take action immediately on what matters, without procrastination. It's doing the hard thing now, not later. Financially, procrastination is a silent killer. You delay making a budget, so you keep bleeding money. You delay investing, so you lose years of compounding. You delay facing your financial reality, so it gets worse. The Mussar practice. Identify one financial task you've been avoiding for weeks. Maybe it's calling the bank, reviewing expenses, or starting a savings plan. Commit to do it within 72 hours, not someday. Set an alarm, tell someone, hold yourself accountable. And when you do it, notice the feeling of relief. Your brain needs to associate quick action with emotional reward. That's how you rewire procrastination into diligence. Midah 4. Histopkut. Contentment. Histopkut is the ability to be happy with what you have while still working to improve. It's the opposite of endless craving. Financially, lack of contentment traps you in the never-ending chase. You earn more, but always need more. You buy a bigger house, but it's never enough. You upgrade your car, but already want the next one. You're trying to fill an inner emptiness with external consumption. The Mussar practice. Every night before bed, list 3 material things you already have that you're truly grateful for. Your bed, your phone, your clothes. But don't just list them. Feel the gratitude as if you received them today as gifts. This rewires your brain from scarcity to abundance. When you feel abundance in what you already have, you stop chasing more to fill the void. Middah 5. Nadivut. Generosity. Nadivut isn't just giving money. It's living with an open hand and an open heart. It's acting from abundance, not fear. Financially, generosity breaks the scarcity mindset that keeps you stuck. When you give, you declare, "I have enough. I trust there will be more." And the universe responds to that trust. The Mussar practice. Commit a fixed percentage of your income to generosity, even if it's just 1% to start. But don't give randomly. Choose a cause or person that genuinely moves your heart. And when you give, do it consciously, with joy, not obligation. This shifts, giving from a transaction into an expression of character. And when generosity becomes part of who you are, your capacity to receive expands naturally. These 5 midot are the emotional foundation of financial transformation. Because money doesn't respond to numbers, it responds to who you are. Change your character, and your relationship with money will never be the same. How to structure a Mussar practice for money. Day by day, Mussar is not abstract philosophy, it's practice. Here's a practical daily routine you can use. Morning. Preparation. 10 minutes. 1 to 3 minutes. Read a short text about the middah of the month. A verse, a teaching, or a brief story. Let the idea sink in. 4 to 7 minutes. Visualize finances scenes where you'll need this quality, an unexpected bill, a tough conversation. See yourself responding with the middah, calm, humble, diligent, content, or generous. 8 to 10 minutes. State a clear intention. Today I will practice savlanut with my money. When impatience arises, I will pause and breathe. During the day, active practice. Carry a single reminder, a word on a sticky note, a phone alarm, a bracelet. When a financial situation emerges, pause. Breathe 3 times. Ask, how would the middah I'm training respond? Act from that place, not from the old habit. Expect to forget. Early on, you'll remember only 10% of the time. That's fine. Even 10% is progress. Repetition turns it into habit. Night. Review. 10 minutes. Do a cheshbon hanafesh, an honest inventory of the day. Write, where did I practice the middah? Celebrate small wins. Where did I fail? Observe without harsh judgment. What will I do differently tomorrow? This nightly review is metacognition applied. You don't just live your days, you learn from them. Monthly rhythm, depth, not flitting work, 1 middah for an entire month. Don't skip around. 1 month of savlanut, then 1 month of anava, etc. This cadence builds real depth rather than surface change. Mussar trains the heart the way a gym trains the body. Small, daily stressors repeated until the muscle grows. If you consistently practice patience, humility, diligence, contentment, and generosity, the outward markers follow. Better saving, wiser investment choices, less panic, and more confidence to receive and to give. If you want, I can create a 30-day Mussar plan for the 5 financial midot, day-by-day prompts, short readings, and simple micro-practices you can actually do. Want me to build that for you? What if I told you that your financial life could change, not through another budgeting trick, but through the transformation of your character? Here's how you'll know your Mussar practice is working. Sign 1. Space between impulse and action. Before, you'd see something you wanted and buy it instantly. Now, you pause. You notice the urge, you breathe, you wait. That moment of awareness, that space, is freedom. That's savlanut, patience, growing within you. Sign 2. Less shame, more responsibility. Before, you'd avoid checking your bank account out of guilt or fear. Now you open it with humility, Face the truth. Make a plan. That's Anava, humility in action. Sign 3. Doing hard things gets easier. Before, financial tasks felt like mountains. Now, you just do them. Not because they're easy, but because you've developed zerazut, diligence, the habit of action. Sign 4. Peace with what you have. Before, comparing yourself to others created endless anxiety. Now you feel genuine contentment. That's histapkut, satisfaction, taking root in your heart. Sign 5. Joy in giving. Before, giving felt like losing. Now you give with real joy. That's nedavut, generosity, flourishing in your soul. Mussar isn't a shortcut. It's a path of deep inner work that takes months, years, maybe a lifetime. But every single day of practice moves you one step closer to the person you're meant to be. And here's the radical promise of Mussar. If you transform your character, your finances will transform too. Because money isn't just numbers, it's an expression of who you are. Change the inner world, and the outer world changes with it. So here's my invitation to you. Choose one of the 5 middot we talked about: savlanut, anava, zerazut, histapkut, or nedavut. Pick the one you need most right now. Commit to a 30-day practice. 10 minutes in the morning, mindful awareness through the day, 10 minutes at night. Do it for 30 days straight, and document your journey. When you reach day 30, look back. You'll see changes that will surprise you. If this video connected you with the timeless Jewish wisdom of transformation, hit like right now and subscribe to the channel, because we'll keep exploring practices that truly change lives. And tell me in the comments, which midah do you most need to develop? Which one will you work on for the next 30 days? I want to know, and I'll be here to support your journey. Remember the words of Rabbi Yisrael Salanter. The distance between the mind and the heart is greater than the distance between heaven and earth. Mussar is the bridge. Walk it, cross it, transform yourself. See you in the next video. Until then, practice Mussar and build the kind of character that sustains true wealth.